Okay, this is my friend Jason Padgett, and he's one of 40 people in the world with acquired savant syndrome. And I'm going to tell you about a revolutionary theory he has about black holes. But first, I'm sure you want to know how this happened to him. Basically, he was attacked and robbed by two men outside a karaoke bar. After the attack, he began seeing the world through a mathematical lens. Water looked like tangent lines, and light became rays made up of lines and spirals. He started seeing sacred geometry everywhere. And he was diagnosed with acquired savant syndrome, which only one out of 40 people, he's one of only 40 people in the world with it. He is also one of the kindest people I've ever met in my entire life. And I think he's one of the next Albert Einsteins. Well, the next Albert Einstein. The really interesting thing is very ironic. He got beat up outside a karaoke bar, and now his paper I'm about to read is called Black Holes Are the Vinyl Records of the Cosmos. So let me explain his theory. Okay, so he says, imagine the universe as a giant symphony where the black holes play the role of a vinyl record. These cosmic records encode the universe's information, storing the melodies of existence in an intricate pattern of light waves, at their core, the singularity. At the heart of every black hole, like picture it going down, lies a singularity. It is a point where mass converts to light waves through a dance of destructive and constructive interference patterns. The patterns are like grooves on a vinyl record. Each one represents a different note in the cosmic symphony. So now there's the holographic screen outside of it, which I call the plasma field. You could call it the matrix, or the Akashic realm, or a zero-point energy field, whatever. The universe, space. He calls it the holographic screen that's surrounding the singularity. It's a two-dimensional surface where the information from the singularity is projected. In my mind, basically, plasma is projected out of this black hole onto the field, or consciousness. Either one, I'm not sure actually. So the screen acts like the surface of the vinyl record, but instead of physical grooves, it has the interference patterns of light waves that encode the universe's history, Akashic field. So the light needle, he calls it Hawking radiation. So Hawking radiation is the theoretical thermal black body radiation released outside of the black hole's event horizon. So this is the event horizon around it. So right over here. So my theory, by the way, is that Hawking radiation is a type of plasma because it is not an electromagnetic radiation. That once inside the event horizon, electromagnetic radiation, it cannot escape. This black body radiation, Hawking radiation, escapes. I think it's plasma or something to do with consciousness. I don't know which one. They're different. At the core, it's the same, but it's different. Sorry, back to Jason. So the Hawking radiation, the stream of particles emitted from the edge of the black hole, acts like a stylus or a light needle. It reads the information encoded in the interference patterns just like the grooves on a vinyl record to produce music. Universe is literally playing a symphony. This radiation is entangled with the singularity, which picture it is kind of in the hole, and the holographic screen. So it's entangled with the singularity and the holographic screen, making sure the information is faithfully projected into our observable universe. Almost like it's being weaved, or music being played, or plasma being projected onto the plasma screen. The cosmic projection. As the singularity's information is read by Hawking radiation, it gets projected onto our holographic screen, creating the universe we see. Literally think of like a movie projector and a screen. The movie projector is playing the history of the cosmos frame by frame for us to observe and experience. And I would say experience and evolve using this by what we see, by our perspective, by using our consciousness, interacting with this plasma field or this Hawking radiation to evolve and experience life. The symphony of the multiverses. He says the singularity doesn't just hold the information of our universe, it contains all possible configurations of every universe in existence. When these configurations are projected onto the holographic screen, they represent the sum of all possible histories, much like how different paths in a Feynman diagram contribute to the final outcome in quantum mechanics. And just so you know, a Feynman diagram is a representation of quantum field theory processes in terms of particle interactions. So subatomic particles like a proton or electron. Basically, if you view our universe as a holographic universe with infinite possibilities, like Jason says, they could come together in a multitude of ways to make any reality happen. So then he says, the sum of these histories gives rise to the overall wave function that describes our universe, predicting the probabilities of events in the grand cosmic play. He goes on to say, interconnected artistry. He says, the beautiful and profound story of the cosmos reveals that we are both the art and the artist, the painter and the masterpiece, the projector and the projected. Everything is interconnected through entanglement, where each thing affects the other in a mutual dance of energy and information. I call energy plasma, and I call information consciousness. So basically, everything he says goes along with what I think, which I think our consciousness is in a constant feedback loop with plasma or energy, which is evolving us and helping us experience life. He says this makes us integral parts of the cosmic symphony, influencing and being influenced by the universal melody, which I literally call plasma, which he calls Hawking radiation. I think it's a type of plasma. But it literally connects, like it all connects. In his conclusion, he says, in this grand narrative, black holes act as vinyl records, encoding and projecting a symphony of existence through light and quantum entanglement. Our consciousness and how plasma turns into other states of matter. The singularity holds the melodies, the holographic screen / plasma screen, which is my idea, not his. You could literally call it anything you want, though. It projects the cosmic movie, and Hawking radiation serves as the medium through which this information is read and interpreted. Guys, it's plasma. This tale of the universe not only unifies the concepts of quantum mechanics and general relativity, but also provides us with a deeper understanding of the informational dynamics that govern the very fabric of reality. Through this lens, we see that we are a part of the cosmic dance, eternally connected and creatively intertwined with the universe itself. I have always said, we are creating the universe with our consciousness and plasma as it's creating us. There's this plasma field, and then we have plasma inside of us. I know they're two different plasmas, but they're actually not. Our consciousness, our conscious perspective, our unique perspective, makes calculations based on what we're seeing out here, and then feeds it back in here, and then we make choices and it feeds back out there, and then things happen to us in here. Like, you always wonder why you go through the same kind of lessons over and over until you learn them. Like, this is a spiritual cosmic order. There is an intelligence to this beyond us. This is only the start of, oh God, so much. I mean, people have known about this in mythology forever. But what he is proving here, and what I have said, which is the same thing, I just don't say it as smart as he does, he can put it into like mathematical and science terms, where I just talk about it in like metaphysical and mythological and psychological terms. But basically, we affect the universe and it affects us. The universe is a dance between surrender and control, between the creator and the creating. I can't just create my reality. I have to surrender to the bigger reality, which is the plasma field, which knows past, present, and future. It's the Akashic realm. That has a higher knowledge than I do when I'm not fully conscious and in my ego. So when I'm plugged into my soul or my plasma, and I'm fully conscious with my choices, then I'm plugged into this field that he talks about at all times. And I'm more aligned and I can make choices from my soul. And that's when things start to flow in life and go easier for you, because you're living God's dream for you, plasma's dream for you. And you still have free choice to go against that too. Like, this proves that humanity is special and that there's a higher intelligence outside of just us, but it's part of us. It's like we're a big family and there is a benevolent intelligence watching over us, and it's learning from us. And we learn from it. We are a feedback loop, infinity symbol. It's beautiful. And he has other cool theories. You could follow his Facebook. Sorry that I hijacked this with my plasma talk. Jason Padgett, Padgett. Oh my God, it literally says it right here. On Facebook, there's no D. It's just Jason Padgett. And I will link his Facebook in the comments, where he posts a lot of his theories. All right, bye.